Hello, welcome back. This video is a reflection on my first sewing project, which I have already posted. So I will link down below that video if you haven't already seen it. So this is what I made. It is a cotton flannel wrap that will go around my waist like that for holding castor oil. Now, since I made that video, I have added zigzag stitching at the top of these straps, also all the way along the straps, because that will stop it fraying. Something I learned in a video I watched after I had made this. I'm just going to go through some of the things I learned from making this project. So the first thing is using a polyester thread. So I used cotton thread because I thought cotton was best when I bought my thread. I actually bought it a while ago. I've had it for years. It kept coming out of the threading, and I think that's because of the fibers. I think because I've had the cotton a while, it's sort of coming apart a bit, and so it's getting caught and then just being pulled out of the needle. Also, it will just be cheaper for me and easier to get hold of. The next thing is using the right stitch type and stitch length. So I didn't change any of it. I used a very straight stitch, as you can see here, for that corner. And so it required a lot of stitch. I could probably go for a bit of a longer stitch, although pulling the material apart you can see the stitch, so it's not the right one for this fabric. I think I should have done a zigzag stitch for the whole thing. It would have been easier for me, and I think it would have been a little bit stronger for this fabric. On my machine it's a little bit more faff to change the stitch length. You have to use a screwdriver, which it does provide in the little pack that goes in the bottom section. So that's not a problem, it's just not an easy dial. Another thing I would do is plan out the design. I just went straight to cutting. It did turn out okay because it's literally just a rectangle. But if it's gonna be t-shirts that I design in the future, definitely need to plan out the design a bit more, measure it, draw on it. I have a list of things that I need to buy. I do need to get an iron because I didn't iron anything, and you should iron seams and things like that. Right, so the next thing is doing seam stitches. So basically this thing. I should have done them before I even sewed on the straps. Didn't even know it's a thing to stop the fraying. I was just going to accept the fraying. But they do look very good actually. Even when it goes over the edge, it holds a very nice seam. Didn't know you could go over the edge of things. I'm just gonna keep cutting away this extra fabric that's fraying the edge as I go along, as it frays with use. I will add in pictures of the disaster zone that this is, because there's a lot of cutting threads. Every time the thread would come out the needle, I had to cut the thread once I rethreaded it. No, look at this, I haven't got a thread there, but it's okay. The next thing, don't rush. I rushed this, so it's probably why it took longer than it could have if I just made sure the needle was threaded right. The thread wasn't put on the right way around. I had the thread coming around the back, but it's meant to come around the front, so I think that might have caused a lot of issues, because I did find it a lot easier when I was doing this stitching at the top here and along here. It didn't come out as much as it did yesterday. I'm gonna keep uploading my projects to this channel because it will be a good sort of memoir for me as time goes on, to see how my sewing improves. It's also why I made this video, so I can sort of watch it back. Keep a log of my lessons learned. Yeah, so that was short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have seen my other video, if you haven't, I don't know why you watched this one first, because it might not make that much sense to you. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.